Welcome to Programming Fundas. Today's topic is a compound data type in Python, that is list. Already we have learned about the string. Today's lesson we will discuss about the differences between list and strings and how to manipulate the data, how to create a list, how to display a list, and many more. Let's start. So it is a compound data type list. It is one of the sequence, that is also compound data type, is also known as sequences in Python. So list is one of the most, like string, each element of a sequence is assigned a number and it is known as the index. The first index is 0, the second index is 1, and so forth. Python has six built-in type of sequences, but the most common ones are list and tuples. The list is the most versatile data type available in Python, which can be written as a list of comma-separated values, that is also known as items, between square brackets. Creating a list is as simple as putting different comma-separated values between square brackets. Like here, you can see L1 is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these are 6 numbers that has been created in a list L1. That has been created in a list L1. Similarly, the second one you can see name equal to Meena, Kabir, Krishanu. So there are 3 items in this list of character type, that is string type. The third one only with one character, although Python doesn't support character data type, so it will be considered as string. Similar to string indices, list indices also start at 0, and list can be sliced, concatenated, and so on. So there are many differences and many similarities between string and list. So list is mutable data type, unlike string in Python. As we have already discussed, what is the mutable and what is immutable. Mutable means you can change the data, and immutable means you cannot change the data. In list can contain any data type, as you have seen. In list, to add a new element, we use append method, but in string, plus operator to join a new string in an existing string. And most important, it is the list is mutable, string is immutable. Let's start writing programs using list. First, I will create one list. L1 is equal to, with this square bracket, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bracket close. Now give the print statement for displaying the list. Give the name of the identifier. Now enter. You can see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is being displayed on the screen, separated by comma within the square bracket. So printout also you will get as you have created it using square bracket. Now we will print only the third element of the list L1. For that we have to mention the index position of the list. So as the name of the list is, I have given L1, within square bracket we have to mention the second, as we want to display the third element, so index position will be 2. So here I am giving print L1 2. So let's see what is coming. The output is coming as 3. Again, suppose like string, we can slice the string also. That means we can get the subset of a string by mentioning the position of the 2 colon 4. Let's see what will be the output. Here you have seen 3 and 4 is coming. So you can see that six. Let's see. Here see, all the elements are coming. Why? Because the starting position 0, that means we are starting position always starts with the exact value that we are giving. Here we are giving exact. Let's see what comes. Here you see, you have seen here that the original list, that was 1 2 3 4 5 6, is being displayed in the reverse order 6 5 4 3 1. So this is known as scope resolution. So with 2 columns and -1, that means starting value will be -1 and ending value will be the last value in backward direction. So we have got the list in reverse order using this one, scope resolution operator. Now we will learn how to access data. We have learned already how to access data giving the index position, and how to slice a list giving the beginning and the ending position. Now we will also give the third parameter for slicing a list. Say I am giving here print L1 0 colon 6, that means the whole one. Then one more variable, that here one more value I have used here, that is the 2. Now let's see what is coming. Here you see all the alternate elements are coming. That means 2 is the step, how many steps we have to move. So here the starting value is 0, that is the 0th position, and 6, that means up to 5th index position it will come, and 2 is the step, that means it will skip one element. That means to display alternate elements in a list we have to use this third parameter, that is the third value, which is known as step. So the syntax is, we have to give the list name within bracket the beginning position, ending position, colon, then the step position. So if I change it from, if we do not give any value, then what happens? All the elements displays. Say the step is given here 3, so it will skip 2 elements. So it will display what? First one is 1, then 2, 3, then 4, then 5, 6. After 6 there is no elements, only 2 elements will be displayed. So I think it is now clear how to get how to use the colon operator for slicing a list. I repeat, there are 3 values for slicing a list have to be used. That is the beginning value, here I am using 0, the ending position, here I am using 6, and third one is the step to be given. So if you need to display all the elements, no need to give here like this, no need to give any value. And if we want to display the alternate elements, the step should be 2. If we want to display the next third element, so in that case we have to give 3, fourth element 4, so forth. So that's for slicing one. Now how can we update a list? Say in this here you see, as list is mutable, that means we can change the value unlike string. In my previous video class I have shown you that the new value cannot be inserted in an existing string variable. So here suppose I want to change the fourth element, that is the 4 to say 40. So in that case I will change the value with giving the assignment statement, that is the list name along with the index position. Always remember we have to mention the index position. So 4 means it is the third index, and that will be updated. That means we are updating a list L3 with the 4 with 40. Now let's see, if I print the whole list, that is L1, now like in string we will discuss now the in and not in function that returns a boolean value, that means either true or false. So in that means if I write 2 in L1, so here you see it comes the result as true because 2 is present in the list. But if I give 4 in L1, it comes false because 4 is not present in the list L1. Similarly, we can use not in function. Instead of in, we have to give the not in. Print 4 not in L1. What will be the result? It will be the true because 4 is not present in the L1. So here you see true is coming. But if we present value, if we mention with the not in, then it will come false, not in L1. So here you see it comes false. Why? Because 3 is already there. 3 is in the list. The updated list even it is present. So it is coming false. Suppose there are one more list I am creating here. So here you see to add a new value in a list, we are using here append function. That is, you have to give the L1 the list name and the value to be given in the bracket and then print L1. So here 2 lists are there. I am appending, that means it will join in the last. I am not mentioning here, I am not updating the list, just I am joining one more value, that is number, in the first list. So now Ctrl S and then now you will learn how to use the count function. Now you will learn the count function. Here count function is being used here, and L1 is the name of the list and C is an identifier that is being taken for storing the number of 2 appears in the list, and with the print statement, so C has been given. So for the formatted output, I will give one statement so that it will be more clear for the user. The number of times the is appearing in the list is equal to quotation close, comma, the variable name. Now save the file and run it using F5. Here you can see the number of times the 2 is appearing in the list is equal to 3. So count function can be used for getting how many times a particular value is appearing in a list that has been created. Okay, so for today we have learned this much of functions that can be used in the list, and after that in my next video again I will come with new more topics with list. Till then, goodbye. Programming Funda. Don't forget to subscribe. Click on the bell icon to get updated whenever I upload a new video. Thank you. Coming with a new video very soon.